What's up, guys? Michael Dugan here from internsbig10.com coming at you with the first of our weekly videos coming out every Friday talking predictions. And if there's a Thursday night game, which there were two of last night, we'll give some brief thoughts on that. We're going to keep these kind of short just to get you guys ready for the weekend of college football. Opening thoughts from last night regarding Minnesota and Buffalo. I was a little concerned with PJ Fleck's team's play in the opening weekend. Obviously, they've got a quarterback situation to figure out. Their defense played okay. But against a team like Buffalo, I would have liked to see their offense drive down the field a little bit more and put some few more points on the board. However, I wasn't able to watch that game because I was at Ohio State, Indiana. So let me dive in a little deep on that briefly. First of all, J.K. Dobbins, the true freshman for Ohio State, is one of the greatest running backs I've seen in the Big Ten, and that is a freshman, maybe ever. That kid was unbelievable, as elusive as can be, and he made guys miss behind the line of scrimmage, at the line of scrimmage, and downfield. He was incredible. Richard Lego still has some decision-making to improve on. He still can't read the field very well. J.T. Barrett is still inaccurate. I don't think he's that great of a throwing quarterback. Kevin Wilson's got a project to work on there if they want to get back to the playoff and succeed. But their skill players are absolutely incredible. Their defense is great. I think Ohio State is set up for a potential Big Ten crown and get to Indianapolis this year, and they could have a college football playoff spot ready for them at the end of the season if they can improve their quarterback play. If J.T. Barrett can hit those home run balls, I think Ohio State is in fantastic shape. Couple games tonight. Wisconsin at home against Utah State under the lights at Camp Randall. I think they win that game. I think they cover the spread at 27.5. Washington and Rutgers. Rutgers at home in Piscataway, the 27.5 point dogs as well. I don't think they're going to pull this one out. I think Washington, we know what they can do. Obviously, college football playoff last year, so I think Washington gets the win there. Nevada Northwestern on Saturday afternoon. Give me the Wildcats. I don't think they cover. That's a pretty impressive spread at 24.5. But give me the Wildcats to win straight up. I like Penn State over Akron. Upset alert. I'm going to give you my one upset alert of the week. It's going to be Wyoming over Iowa. I think that could be it. I don't necessarily think it's going to happen, but that could be it. If you want to take a dog against the spread, take Maryland minus 18.5 against Texas in Austin this weekend at noon on Saturday. Ball State and Illinois, this is a coin flip kind of. Both teams are still trying to get a feel for what they are. Give me the Illini in this one. Bowling Green travels to Michigan State. I'll take Sparty at home, 17.5 point favorites. Michigan and Florida, this is a big one, Saturday afternoon at 3:30. I like Michigan. I think Rashawn Gary defensively for the Wolverines is going to be sensational. This is going to be one of the greatest players on the defensive side of the football in the conference this year. I'm going to take the Wolverines in this one down in Arlington, Texas. Louisville and Purdue, I'm curious to see what Jeff Brom can do in his first game against Heisman winner Lamar Jackson and what this offense can do, what David Blau can do under Jeff Brom, who's a quarterback whisperer of sorts. I think this offense can flourish this year a little more than people are expecting them to. I'm going to take Louisville to win the game. I don't know if it's going to be 24.5 like the spread indicates, but I think this could be an interesting one to watch if you're a Purdue fan, just to see how this offense improved pretty much over the offseason. So I think this is going to be an interesting game to watch, especially you got Lamar Jackson. This one's in Indianapolis. And finally, Arkansas State, Nebraska. Nebraska's quarterback Tanner Lee, who's been getting a lot of hype out of Lincoln, finally makes his debut Saturday evening on BTN, 8 o'clock. That'll be the last game to kick off on the Big Ten slate this weekend. Give me the Huskers in that one. Thank you guys for watching. Keep an eye out for the podcast early next week, and I'll catch you guys next Friday.